Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the makeup products that I'm going to focus on for August and September. If you're unfamiliar with project panning, it's when you take makeup items that have been in your makeup collection for a while and you focus on them so that you can use them up. So I've been doing this for a while on my channel. I've got lots of project pan videos. I've actually gotten through a lot of my makeup, so not a lot of things in my collection are actually that old. I'm pretty good at using up my makeup within a year or two of buying it. So I do have some items here though that I am going to focus on for the next few months, and I thought I would show you because I always like making these videos. So for the next 2 months I've actually only got 4 lipsticks and I've also got 2 eyeshadows. And I think what I'm going to do is just show you one lipstick so I can put it on, and then I'll show you the eyeshadows, and then we will come back to the lipsticks. So let me decide which one I want to wear. Okay, so I think the one that I'm going to wear right now is this one. It's from Marc Jacobs. It's in the shade Plum and Get It. It's a lip crayon. And it just looks like this, and actually it melted a little bit and got kind of like squished up in the middle, but it's still good, and the formula is really amazing. I'm very impressed by the formula of this product. So I'm just going to put it on and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, this is a very nice metallic plum color. The formula on this lipstick is super thin, like you can't even really feel that it's there, and it's also very long wearing. So I find this is actually a difficult product to pan because if I put it on, I really only have to reapply after eating like a very large meal, if at all really. So products that are long lasting like this are unfortunately harder to get out of your collection. So if you're new to panning, I really recommend choosing lipstick formulas that are not long wearing, because then you'll get through your lipstick much faster and you won't be angry or disappointed. So this has been in my collection for over a year now. It was given to me by a friend who's also maybe starting out in YouTube. So I will link her Instagram below anyway. And yeah, like it's actually just the sample size, but it's still going to take me a long time to get through it. I think I really like this color with my new hair color, which is already starting to fade because I've been swimming so often. And it was a kind of blackish purple, but now it's almost turning a bit maroon or like a bit burgundy. So I think I am going to touch it up sometime this week, but actually the more reddish it looks, the more it seems to go with this lipstick. So anyway, yeah, that's my first item, and it is the Marc Jacobs Plum and Get It. What's this called? Le Marc Liquid Lip Crayon. Now for the eyeshadows. I don't think I'm going to use up either of these 2 eyeshadows in the next 2 months, but I do want to get some wear out of them because they're a bit cool toned. So I find that I don't reach for them very often. Actually, it's not really because they were cool toned, it's because over the past 6 or 7 months I've been having really bad eczema on my eyes. And usually it's only for the winter, but it lasted all through the spring this year, so I wasn't wearing very much eyeshadow. But it seems like it's cleared up, so I really want to take advantage of this and use up some of my eyeshadows. I actually don't have a large collection of eyeshadows. A lot of people who do Project Pan, they do it because they have a large collection of eyeshadow palettes. But for me, my problem has always been lipstick, not eyeshadows. So that's why you'll see in most of my project pans, I usually focus on my lipsticks. And my eyeshadows are usually quite secondary. I don't like owning eyeshadow palettes. I know myself and I know that I just will not use them. I like to do my makeup on the go. I like to do it quick. I like things I can travel with. So if I'm going to have an eyeshadow palette at all, it's going to be a small like four pan eyeshadow palette or something like that. the whole like big palettes, especially the ones where like 40% of the colors are exactly the same, that's just not me. I don't even really understand who these people are who are buying them. Like I think maybe it's because they look really pretty in a photo, but when most of the colors are the same, like I just don't get it. So I'd rather buy just a single eyeshadow that I know I'll use rather than have a 20 pan eyeshadow palette that I'm not going to use. So anyway, I like both of these eyeshadows. I just haven't been reaching for them because of my eye problems. The first one is the older one. It is called the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow. And this is my second one. I actually had one in the shade Amber Rush and I used it up completely. And that was my favorite eyeshadow for years. I wore it to every interview. It just made my eyes look so wide awake and open and blue. And so my friend who knew that I liked that eyeshadow so much bought me this silver version. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like. It comes in this kind of pot that you unscrew. And the name of the eyeshadow is Silver Sky. Inside it has like a little thing that squishes the eyeshadow down because it's more like a loose eyeshadow, and that's actually what I love so much about these is I find the pot really convenient and the colors are just super glittery and bright. So here's the silver eyeshadow. Let me do a swatch. And I really do love this eyeshadow. Every time I wear it, I love how it looks. So this is what it looks like. It's almost like tinfoil on your eyes. It looks great at Christmas, and I just think it gives like a very kind of sci-fi vibe. So I actually really love wearing this eyeshadow, and when I re-dye my hair so it's more black, I think this is going to give like a really cool, yeah, just basically like fantasy sci-fi kind of vibe when I wear it with the hair. The second eyeshadow is also a loose eyeshadow, but I don't like the container as much as I like the L'Oreal Infallible one. And this one is from a brand called Marsk, M-A-R-S-K. And it's actually just a little Ipsy sample, and once again it belonged to the same friend who gave me the lipstick. She found she wasn't using it, and I understand because these loose single eyeshadows are quite annoying to use. But I like the color enough that I do use it, and really I never need more than a sample size of eyeshadow. I think all eyeshadows should come in a sample size or smaller, because I don't think anybody's using a large pan of eyeshadow. Like, it's just, unless it's the only color you own, there's no way you're going to get through it. So I'm more than happy with the size. And I actually love this color too, and I used it recently. I've got a really cool Instagram photo, so definitely check out my Instagram if you want to see it. And it's when my hair was more black, and I'm wearing this eyeshadow and a choker, and it was very like 90s grunge, and I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed wearing this eyeshadow. Can you see? So it's a little bit darker, and it's also more kind of blue-green toned than the other one, which is more like a true tinfoil silver. This one, actually, you know what? I would describe it as a gunmetal color. And it is just absolutely beautiful and so glittery. I'll do a swatch. There it is. Wow. Even compared to the other one, I didn't realize how much more shiny this one is. But it might just be because I took way too much on my finger, but yeah, it's such a beautiful color, and the two of them actually go together quite well. And I've done that before where I've put this one, the Marsk one. Oh, sorry, the color is called Foiled Again. So I would put Foiled Again all over my eye, and I'd use Silver Sky just in the inner corner. And that was actually really beautiful. So I would love to do that again. I think it'll go really well with my dark hair color. And I'm actually planning after September or so to dye over the hair color with black, and I think it will go with black as well, so I might just fold this over into my next project pan as well. Okay, so those are my two eyeshadows that I'm going to focus on over the next month or two. And I'm really looking forward to using these more because I really enjoy these two eyeshadows. Even swatching them on my hand, I realized how much I like them, so I can't wait to get more use out of them. And this lipstick as well, I think it's looking great. I really, really like this one. I would definitely get these Marc Jacobs lip crayons again, just because the formula is so comfortable and so nice. But I would only ever want it to be in this size. Like, I think the full size is bigger, and there's no way you'd get through it because, like I said, you really don't need to reapply them. So yeah, definitely I think that they should just sell this as the full size. Okay, so moving on to my 3 other lipsticks that I'm going to use the next few months. This is my kind of daily lipstick that I've been wearing lately, and it's Smashbox, and it's called the Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Tabloid. So here's what the lipstick looks like. And this one is also a sample size, and it also belonged to a friend of mine who just never ever used it. And actually it's so old that it's got some wax bloom on the side. If you ever see that your lipsticks that were previously good have started to get a little bit lumpy, don't be concerned. It's just called wax bloom, and it's not bad for you. If it started to like change color or it starts to like smell really terrible, that's one thing. But if it's just gotten a little bit bumpy, or it's got some almost like water droplets that look like water droplets around the outside, that's just wax bloom. It's not bad for you. So this one actually comes out as kind of a pinky purple, and it's very cool toned. So I found it didn't really go with my previous brown hair color. But with this hair color, I've been wearing it as a daily lipstick, and I think it looks great. There's lots of photos of me on my Instagram wearing this lipstick. And here's what it looks like. So as you can see, it's very cool toned, and it's something that really would be an out there lipstick with blonde or brown hair, but when you have cool toned black hair, it actually becomes a very wearable daily color. So I've been really enjoying this lipstick. Next, I have a MAC lipstick that I bought for my bachelorette party last year, and I love this lipstick. It makes me happy. It is a little bit patchy, and I don't care. I bought it for the name. The name is called Cyber, and I was going through a very fantasy phase after watching Alita Battle Angel, which I thought was an amazing movie. And I was feeling the sci-fi fantasy. You know what? I still am. And I bought this dark purple lipstick, and let me swatch it. You can see it's a little patchy, huh? So that's what it looks like, and as you can see, it's in the same kind of tone as the other lipstick, so very cool toned purple, and also a very difficult color to pull off unless you have the right hair color, which I believe I do now. So I can totally wear this, but it's still not an everyday color. I wouldn't wear it to the gym, but I definitely will wear it when I go out. And actually the other thing, I've been using this lipstick for my eyebrow color since I dyed my hair. So I just put a eyebrow brush into the lipstick, and I've been using it as my eyebrow color. And I believe this is a matte, no, it's a satin lipstick, but usually I only use matte lipsticks as my eyebrow colors, but this one works really well. So it's actually something I really recommend. Don't go out and buy an eyebrow pencil if you dye your hair often. Just find something within your collection that already matches, and really you can use anything as your eyebrow color. You don't need to buy a specific product. That's just a way for makeup products to make more money off of you. When you know that you already have an eyeshadow in your collection that matches, or a lipstick or a blush or whatever it is, just use that. Don't keep buying other products. So I really, really love this lipstick, and I know I'm gonna have a hard time panning it because it's such a dark color that it's not something that I can wear every day until I use it up. So anytime I get the opportunity to put this on, I put it on. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some good use out of this. I really want to go to some evening things over the next 2 months so that I can wear this. Lastly, I have a lipstick that I'm so surprised I haven't used up yet, and this is Beauties Chai. I also had a lip crayon from them in the shade Glacé. They came together as a Sephora birthday set. And I really enjoyed them, and actually that was almost 2 years ago, and I actually do know the reason I haven't managed to use this up, and it's because I keep losing it in my purse, because it is this small, and I have a lipstick kind of pocket in my purse, and it just falls right to the bottom of that pocket, so I always end up missing it and taking the other lipstick in my purse. I always have two. So I usually have one nude lipstick and one more bold lipstick in my purse at all times from my Project Pan items. And so this has been in my Project Pan before, and I really, every time I think I'm going to use it up, and then, you know, a couple weeks later I'll find it and go, oh my gosh, is this still around? So I'm hoping this is the time that I will finally use this product up, because it's not a bad color, it's not a bad lipstick. I've already figured out how to make it work, even if my hair color is natural or if it's weird. So this is the lipstick. As you can see, I have almost used it up. This is what it looks like, and I've only got a tiny bit left. Really, that's only about a week's worth of lipstick, so if I could manage to wear it for a whole week straight, it would be gone. And I'll give it a swatch for you. Just a little one. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it's much more nude and much more brown than the other two, which are far more bold colors. So again, it's not something that should be difficult to wear. Actually though, the undertone does not match me. And I have that problem with a lot of Bite Beauties lipsticks. Their undertone is very warm for all of their products, and I am more cool toned, so I find that their lipsticks don't look as good on me as they do on other people. But the way I make this one work is I put some lip balm underneath, and then I just put this on one of my lips, and then I like mix it together so that it's more of a kind of tinted lip balm. And that does actually look quite good on me, even though the undertone doesn't quite match. So that's how I have been using this up whenever I remember to use it up. But yeah, it's such a dumb thing that it falls right into my lipstick area of my purse, so I just lose it every time. So hopefully I will manage to focus on this and use it up. And that is actually it for my Project Pan this time around. So it's just these 4 lipsticks and these 2 eyeshadows. I don't like to overwhelm my Project Pan with items, because I find that the more items you have in your Project Pan, the less you're actually going to use up each one. So I don't recommend having any more than 4 lipsticks. Actually, most of the time I do 3 lipsticks and a lip gloss. But this time around I just have these 4, and also 2 eyeshadows is, again, that's a good amount. I think if you it might be okay though if they are like slightly different purposes, like if you have an eyeshadow for the inner corner, one for the outside, one for the middle, one is an eyeliner, then you could have maybe 4. But if you're choosing 4 like glittery eyeshadows, you're just gonna have a hard time, especially if your Project Pan isn't a year long. You're gonna have a hard time using that many eyeshadows. So I have learned over the years to keep it simple, keep it to the products I genuinely want to use up, and these are some great products. I'm really looking forward to this one. So thanks for watching. Please check out the rest of my Project Pan videos. And I have also started a new YouTube channel with some friends of mine. It's called Campfire Women, and I will link that down below as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.